And this is exactly the final design of Tesla's most affordable car, the Tesla Model 2, which we'll officially see in November this year at the biggest Tesla event yet. Recently, a prototype of the Model 2 was spotted again in China, and what was captured on video gave us the most detailed look at the vehicle so far, revealing at least 21 differences compared to the Model Y. These changes help explain how Tesla managed to bring the price down to just $15,990, while Elon Musk confirmed that the Model 2 is basically a simplified version of the Model Y. It still seems to have many unique features that make it stand out. With over 20 design differences now revealed, the reactions have been mixed. Some fans seem disappointed, while others fully support the new design direction. This might actually end up being Tesla's most talked about and possibly controversial car yet. So what exactly did Tesla change in the Model 2? And does the quality still match the price? Let's look at all the changes. As we've discussed many times in previous updates, Tesla has made it a tradition in recent years to keep the design of its new cars a secret until the official reveal. Every new Tesla has been seen in public wrapped heavily with covers over the front, rear, and even the interior. These prototypes have been spotted during road testing again and again, but no one really knew what Tesla was hiding. That's why most of the details about the Model 2 have been mostly guesswork so far, based on what Elon Musk said about its affordable price. But now a new video from China has appeared, giving us what seems to be the first real look at this long-awaited budget Tesla. This means there's far less guessing involved now because the video reveals almost everything about the car, including roughly 21 important differences. Yes, the Model 2 is still covered in camouflage, but this time it wasn't caught driving. It was parked in a lot, which gave us a much clearer and closer view of its details. From what can be seen, Tesla has completely reworked the front section and the headlight setup for the Model 2. Here's an image we created that clearly shows the design difference between the Model 2 and the Model Y. Even though the front remains partly covered, it's clear that Tesla moved the headlights higher up and left out the signature light bar that the Model Y has. On the Model Y, the headlights sit under a sleek LED light bar that adds a premium look. But obviously, a design like that doesn't fit a car priced under $20,000, so Tesla went with a simpler front end, and the lighting design feels more like the earlier Model Y style. Another thing spotted is that the Model 2 has a front bumper camera. This isn't much of a surprise since during Tesla's Q2 earnings call, Elon Musk mentioned that the Model 2 would still support full self-driving just like other Tesla cars. So Tesla clearly isn't removing that capability just to save a few $1,000s. One of the biggest changes, and one that might actually affect some buyers' decisions, is that this will be the first Tesla without a full-glass panoramic roof. It's been replaced with a solid roof panel painted the same color as the rest of the car. This might make the cabin feel a bit more closed off and could disappoint some buyers who love the open, airy feeling that Tesla's panoramic roofs usually give. The rear of the car was also covered, but from what we can tell, the well-known light bar that runs across the back of the Model Y seems to be gone too. It looks like Tesla replaced it with a more standard single brake light setup. Based on the footage, the wheelbase appears to be very close to that of the Model Y, which means the Model 2 may not be as small as earlier rumors suggested. The fact that it uses 19-inch wheels also supports this idea. If that's true, the interior room leg space and cargo area might not be very different from the Model Y, which could be a huge advantage for a low-cost EV. As mentioned earlier, both the exterior and interior are mostly hidden, and this prototype is no exception. But there are still a few visible changes inside. There's no rear entertainment screen anymore, and the number of speakers has been reduced. There are also no A-pillar speakers. The seat sides are now fabric instead of vegan leather, similar to the Model 3 versions built in Mexico. Honestly, many of these cost-cutting changes were expected and even predicted in earlier reports. Vegan leather seats can cost around $350–400 more than fabric, so switching to fabric saves quite a bit. Naturally, the fabric seats won't include heating or ventilation features. The speaker count being reduced from 15 to around 10 also saves another few $100s. The center console seems to have been redesigned too. It now sits a bit lower beneath the main display, and the cup holder design looks similar to the one found in the Cybertruck. While the Model Y has a more advanced ambient lighting system with RGB options that let users choose from a wide range of colors to enhance the cabin, the Model 2 goes with a simpler setup, just white ambient lighting to keep things minimalist and save on cost. For easier understanding, we've summarized these 21 changes in the following breakdowns. All these simplified features are expected to appear in the Model 2 when it launches in November. According to a recent meeting confirmation, Tesla already began producing early units in June, though the company hasn't said which factory is building them. The most likely location is the Fremont factory, since several camouflage test vehicles have been seen there over the past months. Among Tesla's North American factories, Fremont seems like the best candidate. The others are busy producing different models at high volumes. Fremont is already building the Model Y, and since the Model 2 reportedly uses the same production line, that makes Fremont the most logical option. Tesla mentioned that the line began limited operation in June to produce a few prototype vehicles, and full-scale production is expected to begin in the second half of the year after the official reveal. Aside from all these design changes, we should also talk briefly about the expected performance of the Model 2. Most of what we know here is based on Tesla's Master Plan 3, which includes details about the battery. You might not realize this, but batteries usually account for 30% to 40% of an EV's total cost, depending on capacity, chemistry, and design. For example, in the Model 3, the battery alone costs between $11,000 and $16,000, while the car starts at around $42,490, meaning the battery makes up roughly one-third of the total cost. Unlike the Model Y, which uses large battery packs up to 75 or even 82 kWh, the Model 2 will come with a smaller 53 kWh LFP pack, confirmed in Master Plan 3. But this isn't a disadvantage. For a car meant to be efficient and affordable, 53 kWh is actually the perfect balance between performance and price. Using a larger pack would only raise the price without offering much real benefit. Most buyers of the Model 2 don't need a 300-mile range. If they do, they can simply buy a Model 3 or Model Y instead, so it's easy to understand why Tesla picked an LFP battery. LFP tech currently costs about $85 per kilowatt, charges fast, and lasts long. Even though it doesn't have the same energy density as NMC batteries, the Model 2's lightweight build, small size, and aerodynamic shape should still let it deliver around 220 miles of range. Quite impressive for a $15,990 EV. According to leaks from inside Tesla, there will be two main versions of the Model 2, a base RWD model and a long-range AWD model. There won't be a performance version, at least at first. That makes sense since the Model 2 isn't built for speed, it's built for everyday driving and affordability. As Elon Musk once said, not everyone needs a car that goes from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. They just need to get to work on time. The base RWD version, priced at $15,990, is expected to be the one that really drives massive sales. As we mentioned before, Tesla removed some features and interior luxuries from this model to keep it at such a low price. It will have a single rear motor and offer an estimated 240-mile range, which is excellent for a budget EV.